WGEM Sports with Sports Director Tony Cornish Jr.
For 5 decades, he followed sports throughout the Gem City with a love that was simply unmatched. Earlier today, we learned that the flame that fueled Mike Barton's passion for sports has gone out after 77 years. Mike Barton was a true legend throughout the Gem City, no doubt about that. Wherever there was a game involving QND, QHS, or Quincy University, Mike would be in attendance like clockwork. Barton rarely missed a QND game, if ever. The proud member of the class of 1961 at Christian Brothers, which later became QND, was enshrined into the Quincy Notre Dame Hall of Fame in 2003 as a super fan. Now, news of Mr. Barton's passing yesterday has the entire Raider family remembering their #1 fan fondly.
QND was in his heart. I would say number 2, close to his heart, again, would be a Quincy University ball game going on. But he was also known all around town. Not uncommon for him to be at Blue Devil Gym, not uncommon for him to be at John Wood. He loved kids.
A pillar at QND sporting events, all QND sporting events. It doesn't matter if it's tennis, baseball, football, basketball. Mike Barton was at everything. Growing up in Quincy, obviously in the Church of St. Peter, I've seen him a lot. And he never knew a stranger.
Now, once again, even though Mike Barton was a diehard Raider fan through and through, Barton also attended his fair share of Quincy High games at Blue Devil Gym. QHS head coach Andy Douglas remembers Mike well, along with his overall passion for sports in the Gem City.
Mike is, you can always hear him, calling your name out, whether it's at a game here, a game at QND, out at the YMCA. Mike was just a great advocate for sports in Quincy, and a guy who's truly going to be missed.
Now, local reaction has been coming in throughout the day on Mr. Barton's passing and remembering him fondly. I'm 57 and remember him from when I was in grade school. Now, he would come to all the CYO baseball games and almost all games I attended while at QND. He could remember everyone's name and who your brothers and sisters were. Now, thinking of him brings a smile to my face. I'm sure he will be watching the games from above. That's from Sheila. And Kurt Stuckman says, an icon lost. Rest in peace, Mike. QND will never be the same without you. Funeral services for Mr. Barton will be held on Saturday at 11 a.m. at the Church of St. Peter. Meanwhile, the Tony Lenzini tournament rolled on as scheduled with the semifinal round this evening at Palmyra High. On the boys' tournament hardwood, Monroe City was taking on Van Far, the Indians in town. Early first quarter, Panthers up 4-zip. Check out this gorgeous no-look feed by Bryce Stark. Joshua Tolton gets the bucket to go, and Mr. Tolton would add the free throw to put the Panthers up 7. Early second quarter, Panthers up 19-8. Stark says, hello, Verdell Johnson. Welcome to my block party. Bryce swats that shot away, and Tolton makes the fast break layup to extend the Panther lead to 13. Your final after 4 in this one, Monroe City 58, Van Far 47. Joshua Tolton led the Panthers with 27 big points this evening. The Panthers will play in the title game Saturday evening at 8:30. Meanwhile, the nightcap, the tourney's namesake, Tony Lenzini in attendance to watch the top-seeded Palmyra Lady Panthers take on Canton. Late first quarter in this one, Lady Panthers up 10-6 off the miss here, off the Riley McKinney miss. Bailey Lovelace kicks it out to Megan Stone for that deep trifecta. She gets that friendly roll. Lady Panthers up by 7. Late in the second quarter, Palmyra in front 20-17. Watch the ball movement. Ball works its way from one corner to the other. Isabel Goldinger will tickle the twine from three-point land. PHS is up by 6. Your final after 4 in this one. Palmyra winning big at home, 57-34. Stone and Lovelace combined for 37 points tonight. Don't forget the title game for the ladies set for Saturday at 7 p.m. Meanwhile, the Lady Raiders roll past Macomb High on the hardwood, 69-25 this evening. Blair Eftink led the way for the 18-1 QND squad with 16 points. Senior Sydney Humbert chipped in with 12. Hannibal also winning tonight. They beat Van Far 71-19. Bella Falconer led the Lady Pirates with 13 points at the Hancock County Invitational Tournament this evening. Illini West gets by Unity 61-54, and Keokuk gets by West Hancock 55-43. Chiefs finished the tournament with a perfect 4-0 record. Yes, they do take home the tournament crown for 2020. And Ryan Dooley pumped in 20 points this evening to help lead the Lady Wildcats from Culver Stockton College to a 72-51 victory over 19th-ranked Grandview. Freshman Jada Summers from Monroe City High finished with 8 points and 4 rebounds in 20 minutes of action off the bench for 12 and 7 Culver. On the men's hardwood, Mason Vyers pumps in 30 points, but the Cats still fall hard, 77-74 against GV. Culver now 3 and 14 overall this season. Wilson Neal, head back girls basketball coach at West Hancock High, will join Ryan and Brock tomorrow on WGEM Sports Center. Coach Neal will bring us all up to date on the Lady Titans and their exploits on the prep hardwood. The show gets underway at 7 a.m. on WGEM Sports Radio. That's ESPN 1440, 98.9. That's a wrap for sports. We'll be back after this.